Today we're going to do a quick haltering video and dehaltering so that everybody can see how to safely halter and do it properly. Today I have Spirit in a stall with me, and I will be haltering her inside of the stall rather than outside, and sometimes that can be a little different depending on if there's other horses around. But something about this way is that there are no other horses to be concerned about, so I just have Spirit here waiting for me. Before I go in, I grab my halter and I grab a lead rope. And when I'm looking at the halter, I need to recognize a couple parts of it and realize that the top part here goes behind her ears, the nose piece here goes over her nose, underneath there's this section which goes under her chin, and there's a little ring here, and that's very important. And that's where I'm going to attach her lead rope. So when I'm holding it like this, you can kind of see the horse's head and its shape in the halter, and that's how it's going to fit over her. So before going in, I take my lead rope and I clip it onto that little ring on the bottom, like that. And I have it ready to go. Make sure you're going in with it comfortable in both hands, nothing's tangled, it's safe and ready to go on your horse. So you go ahead and enter the stall. Make sure you're cautious when you're going in the stall that your horse is not facing away from you, but rather towards you. This can be a safety issue for kicking or anything else that might spook your horse. So I go in, I make sure she's facing towards me, so that's good. I'm going to go in, try to get her over here a little bit. There we go. So now that I have her in the stall here, I'm at her left side on her shoulder. I'm going to take my lead rope and drape it over her neck, just behind her ears. And I'm going to hold it under her chin right here. And the purpose of this is to be able to hold her safely and keep her from moving away from me while I'm putting on her lead rope. Or not her lead rope, but her halter. So I have her halter here. I'm going to pull it up and onto her nose, then cautiously pull it over her ears. This part can be a little difficult because horse ears are a little sensitive, and you want to be as gentle as possible with them. And also sometimes that hair can get a little tangled, so just make sure you're careful and sorting it out as you're going up. She does have a bridle path cut here, and that's where this is going to rest on the top of the halter, right here. So once I'm done with that part, it seems like it's on, but we're not quite done. You're going to take this clip underneath here, Spirit, and you're going to clip it onto this ring piece. It's important when you're doing this to realize that the clip is facing inwards rather than outwards like this. This can be a safety issue. Sometimes when they're out in a field or out with other horses, that clip can actually get caught on other things. So you want it to be facing inwards, so it's only attached to the halter there. Then when you're all finished, you take off your lead rope. You coil it in a way that it is not wrapping around your fingers. And you hold underneath her halter and then hold this coil over here in a good position so that you're safe and you're not going to get yourself tangled up with that lead rope. So next, we're going to look at taking off the halter, which is actually about the same thing as putting it on, just reverse. So the first thing I'll do is taking this lead rope again, putting it over her nice and gently so that she doesn't spook at it at all. I hold it up so it won't get tangled in her feet. I take this clip here and unclip it, making sure I'm holding tight under her neck, and then I take her halter, pull it over her ears and off of her face, so I have her here. I'm going to pull her back a little bit so that when I let her go, she's not going to walk out of the stall. Back her up. Thank you. And then I just go ahead and release this lead rope and pull it over her neck. She's got so much hair it can get tangled sometimes. And then I let her go, walk away facing her. And then she's all finished.